Hey boardies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. Today we're looking at the game Euchre, or Euchre, however you want to say it. It is for 2 to 7 players. It came from 1848. It is best played as a 4, but you can play it up to players of 7 counts, so 2 to 7. You use one shorts pack, and normally though you just play with 24 cards. That's how we're going to show you today. But you do have various ranks. You go all the way down to using 7, 8 value cards. Now, I have made that Skat video in the Skat video, and there are many versions. You might be in Australia, America, Canada, wherever you are in the world. There are lots of different versions of this game, and I'm just giving you the premise, just the overview, not in-depth rules. But if you're interested, I'm going to put a link through so you can check out more information. But there's auction version, there's blind, cool ace, jackpot, partnership, railroad, 3-hand, 2-hand, etc. Now, I am going to show you pretty much the 4-hand one, but mainly talk to you about the cards. So all the cards go from values 9 through to 10, jack, queen, king, and then ace. So that's normally the respective rank as well. So ace is the best. However, if someone has to play a trump card, now a trump card represents a certain suit or symbol that you're doing with, so you have the 4 different suits available, then the jack of that suit is the most powerful card, followed by the jack of the other color of that suit. So if it's a red that is the suit, then it's the other one that's the trump. If you've got, let's say, clubs, then the second most powerful card would be the jack of clubs. Okay, so I've only just got a handful of cards here just to show you how it's going to work. I'm going to shuffle them up, deal 5 to each player, and let's show you how it's worked. Any comments, as always, do let me know if the comments are best on YouTube. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you are watching this as a short, of course, do also keep an eye on that as well for further information. So let's say these are my 5 cards. Now, there's lots, like I said, different ways of explaining it. But one thing you can do is around dealer's privilege, and you can kind of say, okay, do I want this to be the trump suit? Now, in this case, you saw me shuffle up. I do want it to be trump suit because I've got tons of clubs which happen to match. I've got 4 out of my 5 cards, and I've got an ace as well. So let's say yes. What is going to happen is this goes to the person opposite, let's say in a 2-player game, and now what they're needing to do is they've now got 6 cards because they've got these 5. They're going to discard down a card. Of course, they won't know what I've got, but let's just say we're just going to shuffle up, lose our lowest value card, and off color would be best. For them, I would have said. And now what's going to happen is, let's say I'm going to play a card. I don't know, let's say I'm starting off with this one. Well, we do know that they do have, obviously, that's going to beat it. But if I had played an ace, just remember that clubs is the trump. This will beat it because the jack of the trump suit always wins. And let's just say that was that done. Then they would have got themselves a point. First of 3 tricks is going to be the winner, and they're going to get 1 point, and the short game is playing to 7 points. So what that means as a trick is you're playing in cards, and then whoever happens to have the highest value, they get those cluster of cards, or set of cards, that collection, and that equals 1 trick, and then they're going to keep on going. So that is pretty much the aim of the game. Like I said, there's lots of variation. Playing it as a 4, you're trying to sort of see what your teammate might well have. And something to be aware of is, like I said, I'm not necessarily good at this game. I'm pretty bad at it. But you can see that what you're trying to be playing is keeping hold of that jack. And again, if someone plays a high value card, again, you might be playing with, let's say, spades. Then you might then want to chuck down, you know, the jack of clubs because, yes, you're going to trump it. So you're trying to play the trump card, ultimately. So you're trying to play that symbol if that is the trump. If not, try and play the jack of the trump suit, and failing that, try and play the jack of the offsuit. So in this case, you're trying to play that club card. That's what you're trying to play. So let's say clubs were, I don't know, let's say this the trump, and someone plays this. Then yes, if let's say you haven't got any of those cards, you could try to play this card instead, and of course you'd win it, but that would also win it. And again, someone might play this card. Again, that would win it. Or in this case, if they played this, then again, that would win it too, and this person would be leading off. And partly, especially with trick-taking games, I find you want that tempo. Very much like an abstract strategy 2-player game, you're trying to understand, okay, I want to play this card so I can lead next and let myself do it. And that's it. Huge amount of variation going on. My rating for this game, I give it like a good rating, like a 6 out of 10. It's interesting. But again, of course, you're playing with what you have. Huge amount of variation of rules, which for me actually can be a disadvantage if people aren't playing the same way. But it is a straightforward game to play, and hopefully it's something of interest. Again, with that quirk relating to the jack. Again, this is with a 9 through to ace deck, but you can play it down to 7 and 8s as well. So there we go. That's Euchre. That's Euchre. Let me know your thoughts on that one. Thanks very much for watching. For now, back to the table.